Well, I just realized that I have to cross this. I went that way, but the trail ends, so here we go. Well, my feet are wet, but I think my socks are good. Well, at least above the ankle. All right, so at another stream crossing, and this one is a lot deeper and nowhere really to cross except way down there. The trail comes here, so I am not really sure what to do. Well, the shoes are soaked again. I think I'm gonna have lunch here. It's 2:19. Seems like a pretty nice spot. we got another stream crossing. I just walked like, I don't know, 100 yards that way up that hill and decided to check all trails, thank goodness. Because I was going the wrong way. So I'm not following the white marker anymore, following the blue. And this is the stream I have to cross. I don't think there's gonna be getting around, well, maybe over here. Let's go check it out. Damn. All right, I'm at my like 4th stream crossing. Gotta get all the way over there where that little orange ribbon is. Trail is pretty, yeah. So don't think I'm going any more that way. Gotta be crossing. Well, 5th stream crossing. I'm just gonna get in this time because it's really not even any point in trying to figure out a way around. Oh my gosh. The flies, mosquitoes are awful right now. Well, I'd like to do it somewhere a little less deep, but god dang. Oh, okay. Sixth stream crossing. Here we go. Actually feels kind of good walking through these. I'm really glad I brought camp shoes for tonight because my shoes are gonna be soaked and my socks. So those need to dry out. But I do have an extra pair of socks that I will probably be wearing tomorrow. Oh my god. And there's a giant spider web right here. Don't know if you can even see that. do not see a trail marker anywhere. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I think I might have found it. No way this is it, right? Does it go up there? I don't even remember passing this part. I have no idea. I keep seeing this spider. I don't know what it is. Interesting. The trail seems to have completely just fallen here. So, oh my god, I just found out that I was going the wrong way. So I have to go back through there, and then I have to cross the stream. Surprise, surprise. Yo, backpacking's lit. I didn't realize I needed to cross here because there's so many fallen down trees, and this is where the trail just kind of falls off. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get across the river here. I don't even see where the trail is. Alright, I think I'm on it. Not too sure, but I think I'm on the trail. I know it goes along the river that way now, so just keep going that way. Alright, that was indeed not the trail. I came back to the river. I can see where it splits off going that way. So, trail must be near here. Well, I have no idea where the trail was supposed to be back there, but I'm on it now. Still haven't seen a marker though. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm just following this river now. My plan is to hit up this, there's an intersection here where I'm supposed to cross the river, and I'll just have to try and find the trail there. Yeah, so I just found out why I couldn't find the trail. It's fucked. The hurricane, I'm pretty sure, completely just took out all these trees, slid down the hill. Now it's blocking the entire trail. So I just walked all the way through the river to get to here. Hopefully the other side of the trail isn't like this, or I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to go back the way I came. Well, I'm pretty sure this is where the crossing is supposed to be. Haven't seen a marker yet, but this is a pretty overgrown trail. I have no idea where you would have been supposed to cross from over there. There's nowhere that even looks like a trail. So I'm gonna follow this and see where it takes me. Bro, look at this shit. The trail is over there. There's a giant tree that fell down. Somebody's underwear. Look at what I'm walking through right now. It's been like this for the past 3 miles. Holy shit. I don't even know where to go. Holy shit. I think I've almost made it to the falls. Pretty sure I can see them through the trees. Oh my god. Like, look at where I came from. That's nothing. Just walk through straight forest. Yeah, there they are, but somehow I'm supposed to be over there. Don't see a trail. It's a little camping spot right here, so I may just have to end up staying here. Well, I've decided to camp here. I am so fucked. Tomorrow, I'm finding the quickest way to the road and to my car, and I'm going straight home. I am not doing the rest of this loop. This has been the worst experience. Like, this is bad. Everything is destroyed. There's no trail. So I've just been bushwhacking the whole way basically. And my quads are cramping up. There's bugs everywhere. Yeah, so I just need to stop and chill out. Hopefully tomorrow goes better. I mean, this is really cool and all, but how the fuck do I get up there? Well, I found the trail. I have to climb up the side of the mountain, and luckily I found it. So I'm pretty high up right now. Out of breath. Yeah, think I'm gonna even try and book it back to the car. Shit. I'm at the top of the falls. You can kind of see down there. Just in the dome part. My quads are so cramped up. Oh my god. But hopefully the rest of the trail is clear from here on out. Holy shit, I'm finally on like a clear path that has been distinguishable for at least 100 yards, and I can see the road. It's all the way down there. But yeah, I think I'm like, oh, property boundary, okay. No, I think I'm like 0.75 miles, 0.5 miles away from the road. I'm gonna camp there, or I'm just gonna walk back to the car. It's the main road that I came in on, so we'll see when I get there. Well, my phone's at 3%. It won't charge because it's wet. So I walked until I got reception to call my girlfriend and get her to pick me up. My quads, when I got to the trailhead, were so locked up I could not even stand. I was trying to set up my my chair standing, and I couldn't. I like literally collapsed. All right, so a lot happened after I backpacked to the road. Okay, so this was my thought process from getting to the falls. I get there, I decide I'm gonna camp, and you know, just hike out the next day. But for whatever reason, instinct, intuition kicked in, and I did not want to stay down in the falls. Just something felt off. I don't know if it was being alone or what, but I ended up packing up my chair, my food. I had started getting that stuff out because I was going to eat a meal. Packed it all up, and I started trying to get to the trail across the river. I ended up looking at Apple Maps and seeing that there was a trail. Went to a road, initially I was supposed to go around the falls and complete the loop. Um, but I ended up, instead of going around, you go off to the right and you hit one of the main roads. So get everything packed up and I crossed the river, try climbing up a rock. It was too steep, too wet, couldn't get up. So I ended up having to go down river and basically crawl up like a 45-degree just dirt, like probably this steep. I mean, I was trying to put my foot down and it was just digging through the dirt. I mean, and this was like through trees and stuff too. It was not trail at all. Luckily, I've got camera in one hand and just the other one's grabbing trees, grabbing dirt, trying to get up. Luckily, I intersect with a trail. Um, it's better than the trail that I was on for the last probably 5 miles. By the way, if you couldn't tell, this trail was destroyed by the hurricane like completely. I mean, I could see that it went alongside the river, but the sides of the river had caved in. So like anywhere I was on the side of the river, it caved in. Anywhere it went like off to the left or to the right, like more into the woods, trees had fallen down. It became overgrown. You just couldn't even tell where the trail was. So anyways, I intersect with this path probably a mile and a half back to where the road is, where the main road is. And my quads start cramping up so bad. I mean, I had walked probably 5 or 6 miles, probably like 4 or 5 miles through the creek. Stepping up and down over rocks. Wasn't much elevation gain, but going from the bottom of the falls all the way to the top, I mean that was probably a 300, yeah, probably like a 300-foot gain. I have the Strava and All Trails, so I can take a look at that and show you. But yeah, after that, my quads were so cooked. And I drank at least 4 liters of water that day and 2 packets of electrolytes. So I thought that I would be good with hydration, but honestly, that wasn't the case. Maybe I didn't drink enough the night before or the day before because my pee was pretty yellow most of the day. Not until at night. I noticed it was more clear. But I had to stop a couple times getting back to the main road because my quads were cramping up so much. I had called my girlfriend at 7:30 because I got connection. Just checked in with her, let her know what I was doing. I was going to camp by the road. Told her my quads were cramping up, that the trail was destroyed. So I continue on about a mile and get to the road, and it says that the trail is closed. The trailhead that I went into did not say that. And the trail I went into, probably for 3 miles, it was clear. Then it started getting bad. The trail that said it was closed, it was clear for about a mile and a half. I mean, I don't know what the rest of it was, but the part that I hiked was good. So that was the Harper Creek Falls Trail, the one that said it was closed. I went in on the Death something trail, Death Creek, Death Star. I don't know. I think it might be Darth Star. I don't know. I'll have to take a look on the maps. But anyways, the trail I went into where my car is parked did not have a closed sign. So I thought I was good most of the way. And I had gotten like so deep, I didn't want to turn around. I was probably 6 miles deep, didn't want to turn around. Would have had to hike 6 miles, back in the direction I came. And I figured I'm 6 miles to the falls, may as well do that, stay there. But things started to take a really bad turn after I had got to the road. I put my pack down. I was trying to get my chair out. My legs were locking up so bad I could not even stand. Like, it was so painful. So I kind of just like lean over and fall to the side, sit down, get my camping chair out, and set it up. I'm sitting in it, kind of reclined with my knees bent. That hurts. Can't bend my knees. If I extend them, they lock up, and it is extremely painful. So I just kind of have to deal with that while I'm sitting there. My phone's at like 10%. I tried charging it. Earlier in the hike, I had fallen probably like waist deep and my phone got wet. And so I had moved it to my hip belt bag. And when I tried to charge it, there was water in the port and it couldn't charge. I was at 10%. And I was off route. I was on the one of the main roads, so I had somewhat of an idea how to get back to my car. But without my phone, I wouldn't have known the distance, how long it would have taken to get there, where water was, um, you know, the exact route to my car. I knew I would just have to go up the road and turn right, and then I'd be on the main road. I knew it started with a P, but that was it. Road ended up being named Pinola Road. Pinola Road. Um, so I start walking, put all my stuff down, bag, camera. I start walking, my phone, it's at 10%, up the road till I find connection, call my girlfriend. I'm like, I think I need to get picked up. I'm gonna pin my location and send it to you and see if you can come pick me up. I live in Charlotte, so it's about 2.5 hours away from Harper Creek. And that was it. Like, I tell her that, I'm like, see if you can come pick me up. If not, that's okay. I can camp here and make it back to my car tomorrow. It's gonna be rough. Quads were cramping up. I'm just gonna have a long day tomorrow. So she tells me she's gonna come get me. But I know worst case, like, I'll be fine the next day. Another problem was I didn't have water. I thought I had more in my Camelback, but I drank a lot more than I thought. My Camelback is 3 liters, and I had 2 1-liter Smart Water bottles. So Camelback probably has half a liter of water left, and I had used that before I was really thinking and put electrolytes in it to try and, get my quad stimulated again. That didn't really work. So didn't have water, at least that I could make food with. I would have had to walk all the way back down to the falls to get water, to make food, and just to have water in general. I thought I would be good for the night with water, but the next day I was going to have to do something to get it. And with my phone being dead, the only water source I knew of was, down by the falls. So, yeah, I'm just sitting there in the dark, in my chair, waiting for my girlfriend. I'm trying to charge my phone, blowing in the port. I tried using, the camping stove to heat it up. What else did I try? I had a microfiber cloth. I was like poking my knife, sticking that in there, trying to dry it out. And eventually it just dies. So I'm just sitting there in the dark with my thoughts. Nothing to do, just waiting on help. So I start unpacking my tent, and I'll lay down for a little bit. It's gonna be a couple hours till she gets here, so let me just let me just lay down and rest. Maybe I can nap until they get here. And as I'm setting it up, I hear a truck coming. Well, I hear a car, hear a vehicle, see the lights. So I grab my phone, grab the charger, I grab my headlamp, and I grab bear spray. And I'm kind of like off on the side of the road. There's the main road, and then there's like another road, but it didn't go very far. Like there was a barrier, probably like 30 yards deep. Like the side road that I was on was only like 30 yards. So I'm on that side road. I run over to the main road. I have my flashlight and I'm waving at them, and they pass me. I'm like, shit. Well, I mean, I don't blame them. I probably would have done the same thing. So I go back, start setting my stuff up. And then probably like 30 minutes later, they come back up the road, grab my stuff again, put the flashlight on strobe, start waving at them, and luckily they stopped. So I was very fortunate that it was a grandpa and his grandson. They were snake hunting, and he was teaching his grandson how to drive stick in this tiny pickup truck. 2-seater pickup truck, old. And they're like, where are you going? So I explained to them the situation I'm in, backpacking, phone's dead, I just want to get back to my car. They're like, all right. I figure out that it's on Pinola Road. My phone keeps turning on for about a minute, and I'm able to check the maps and find the road it's on. Like it's on Pinola Road. Like, okay, we're going there too. So they let me in, start driving. The whole time I'm trying to charge my phone. I have it in this gallon-sized Ziploc bag with like a little pouch that they come in shoe boxes for moisture, and I have this little pouch in there in a Ziploc bag with the charger and the phone. So every once in a while it comes on, and probably 15 minutes into the drive, I finally find the location of my car. It's 3 miles away and about 15 minutes. So I tell them that, it's about 3 miles away. In 15 minutes, we should be at my car. Finally, we get to my car. Oh my gosh, I was so relieved. So get in. I try offering them money. I feel so thankful for them. I feel bad. They had to, kind of stop what they were doing and help me out. I mean, they didn't have to, but that's the whole point. I tried giving them money. He wouldn't take it. Sweet old man. I was like, use it for gas money. Give it to your grandson. Y'all can, get some gear for snake hunting or something. And he wouldn't take it, It's that southern hospitality. So get in my car. My phone finally starts charging. I'm able to... Oh, by the way, I just left all my stuff on the ground at that road. Camera, GoPro, backpack, everything. Like all my equipment. All I had with me was bear spray, charger, phone. That was it. So I had my car keys on me too. But get in my car, start driving back there. It's about 30-minute drive back to all my stuff. 8 miles. And it's on this back road. Like, it's just a 1-car width gravel road. Lots of rocks sticking up, potholes, It's not a nice paved road. Drive 30 minutes back to my stuff. While I'm driving there, I stop, get reception, call my girlfriend. She's on the way, about an hour out. Tells me that they had called the cops, which I'm thankful that they did, just in case. Who knows what could have happened if, I didn't get a ride from grandpa and grandson there. So I'm glad that they did call. It's embarrassing on my end, that I put myself and them in that situation. But I'm driving back. Get there. I see the cops. They're heading out as I literally get right there. And they had to back up so that I could pull forward. I get out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm probably the one I'm probably the one you're looking for. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to go home. So, gather all my stuff. I just throw it in the trunk. Don't worry about anything else. I also got picked up by, his name is Sammy, the grandpa. He, I had Birks on. Like, I took off my shoes because I'd been walking through the water all day. All I had was Birks on, shorts, and like a sun hoodie. And so I just throw everything into the car, and I meet my girlfriend and my mom. I drove with her. Probably about 50 minutes away from where I was at the moment. And we met up. And yeah, just drove home from there. So, a lot of lessons learned, needless to say. Need to bring a wireless phone charger. I just need to get one of those Garmin InReach GPS phones because I don't want to ever be in that situation again. But I'm probably never going to go camping solo again. I would love to. Definitely need to read the reviews of the trail because 4 days prior there was a review that said do not do this trail. They hiked out, got too far, basically did the same thing I did and had to call search and rescue because it didn't seem like they had backpacking things or anything. They just got out too far and couldn't make it back in time. So definitely need to read the reviews. Need to have a backup charging situation. Yeah, so that was quite the experience, but I'd have a good time up until then. Walking through the creek wasn't ideal, but I didn't mind it, honestly. The water was refreshing, so not too mad about that. Just did not feel safe with the phone situation. So we'll see what the future holds in my backpacking journey. Yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about the rest of that experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated.